The decision come from our motocross championship being cut back to nine rounds over 6 weekends. So I sort of thought to myself, you know, this is a good opportunity for me to expand my racing. Last year we had 10 rounds of the championship, but it was cut down to 8 weekends, and I chose in the break to go over to America and do a campaign over there just to keep things rolling. We did three rounds of the AMA Motocross Championship. So, you know, I'm getting to the age where I'm sort of done with traveling overseas and putting myself out there, because it's super difficult to be competitive without the team backing you and being, you know, stable in that environment. So I sort of thought to myself, you know, tracks are harder to get on now, motocross tracks, but the off-road scene's growing. It's definitely on the increase up. There's loads of tracks to ride, easy to get to, don't have to pay. So that sort of led, you know, that was the thoughts behind it all, and then it just escalated to talking to Husqvarna obviously and putting the campaign towards them and making the decision together. So we're here, we're excited, you know, it's all pulled together, a little bit late, and but it's happening. So this first round's going to be a big learning curve for me, just getting out there, seeing how it all works. I literally just found out like not so long ago what the format was, so it's very coming in the dark, and just going to get out there and see where we all fit in. Really with the bike setup as well. I'm a motocross dude, you know, I'm used to the bike holding up. I'm not used to a mushy soft bike with moose tubes in it, so that's going to be a big learning curve for me, just testing the bike, and that's what this weekend's about. Hopefully we can just build and progress through the year. My main priority is racing motocross. Like that's my main focus, is to defend our championship. And then I guess being in that position allowed me to leverage the sponsors that I already had in place to say, hey guys, I want to give you guys more value for your money, and I want to do 2 national championships as well as a Supercross championship. So that's 3 Australian championships in the 1 year. You know, so I'm just trying to build my brand and give my sponsors and partners a bigger exposure. You know, video projects, you know, all this sort of stuff that I've got planned is all to just try and increase my brand and push the partners that have backed me. That's the main thing. It's as simple as I love riding my bike. It really is. Like, I was just getting frustrated with championships getting cut back, less races, you know, cutting, you know, at state titles, cutting the motos back, like everything's getting cut. I want 40-minute motos, man. Like, I want to ride my bike and race and feel at the end of the day like I can't give any more. You know, that's where I'm sort of at. So then I thought, the Hatter Desert race, you know, 3-4 hour race in the harshest conditions going, like that sounds like me. You know, I want to be driving away from the track, absolutely can't give any more. So that just led to the Off-Road Championship. It's exciting, it's all new for me, like new formats, new teams, like new competitors more than anything. I've raced for 15 odd years in the same sport that we've been doing, and I know everyone, I know how it all works, same program, everything. So now I'm bashing around grass tracks, then the next week I'm riding at Coolum, the next day I'm up in the hills, in the Rocky Hills, overlooking some big lake. You know, it's new, it's exciting. That's what I'm getting out of it. A bunch of riding on my bike, and that makes me happy. To see me stacking up against these dudes, it's kind of hard to imagine, because at the end of the day, we're racing the best guys in the world. You know, in motocross, like, hey, we're defending a motocross championship, but the guys racing me, I'm like 15th to 20th in the world. You know, like, I've dropped off the radar. Like, I'm not competitive in World Championship anymore, and I'm winning races here. So to see the guys winning, like, top riders in the world coming from Australia, and I got to go up against those dudes, like, that's cool. Like, I think that's really cool. So I can't say I'm going to win or get 10th, or what am I going to say? I'm focusing on me, making sure I can give everything I got and try and improve my bike. You know, what we've got's a pretty stock package, and I'm very lucky that Husqvarna have one of the most competitive bikes, you know, off-road and motocross. So I'm comfortable jumping on a standard bike and going out there and ripping and seeing what we need to change. Off-season's been great. Like, for me, we went, obviously, December period after Supercross, we did some camping and surfing and stuff, but got back to work in January, and it's been long motos, a lot of cycling, gym, that sort of stuff. So my body's feeling good. It's fit and healthy. It's ready to go. Am I prepared for this particular championship? Like, I wouldn't say so, because I don't know what's going on. Like, yes, my body's fit and healthy, but I don't have any experience holding it wide open, fifth gear through grass that I can't see what's under it. So it's going to be a learning curve. So I'm stoked to be here. It's going to help me with my motocross. You know, I've noticed just lately it's starting to open my eyes to different things on a motocross track. Like I said, hopping logs and rocks and things like that. You know, hopefully that improves my motocross, and that's what we're doing it for, getting some extra seat time.